If you need to make your team stronger, go to u7buy.com and buy yourself some cheap and reliable FC24 coins. Remember to use my discount code ELI to enjoy 6% off. Most of you guys know U7Buy for its FC coin service. Apart from FC coins, U7Buy also provides more game services like top-up mobile games, gift cards, game keys, and more. Click my link in my description and enjoy the cheapest price now. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. We have 5-2-2-1 custom tactics to go over. They're a little bit more updated than the Bayern Leverkusen tactics. Next season, next EAFC or whatever game is going to come out, I'll start making more authentic tactics and meta tactics for both styles, so authentic teams and formations for the actual game for EAFC or whatever we're going to be playing at that time. This is the formation. Oh wait, my controller disconnected. Oops, my bad. Why does it keep disconnecting? Okay, there we go. All right, so let me go over the tactics with you guys. This is a little Arsenal past and present team. I went 10-0 on qualifiers with this. Played Division 1 already. Played Division 1. Got into the Elite Division already with this formation. And, yep, we're going to be going over it. So we're going to be going over two because these are the two that I've been using these past few days. I also went and played with the 4-4-2 and 4-4-2 second variation with the CDMs. I'll go over those two and maybe today or maybe tomorrow, something like that. But today I'm gonna try to post these two, the 5-2-2-1 and the 4-3-3-4. So I'm gonna start off with the 5-2-2-1 and then I'll go over for 4-3-3-4 in another video. As long as I get 30 likes on this video, then I'll post that one. So formation is 5-2-2-1. Very good. It's almost like the 4-3-2-1, but with fullbacks. So instead of you having another center mid, you have two CDMs instead, and then you have two flying fullbacks. So it gives you some width because this formation doesn't provide too much width unless you attack with one of your fullbacks or both, completely up to you. So this formation just adds more width by default. So it's very good at counterattacking, very good at positional play too, because you do have two CDMs that can help you get out of a press and pass it on to the cams. And the cams will bomb forward and send it to strikers, since these aren't actual forwards, they're more like cams in this position, so they by default drop a little bit deeper, but the way they cut inside is a little bit better than forwards. They're just not as aggressive as attacking AI, if that makes sense. So yeah, keep that in mind. So you have an outlet everywhere to pass around, get out of the press, and then you have your flying fullbacks that will be joining on the attack. The only formation that this one will struggle with, this formation is very, very good in general, but it'll struggle against like a 4-2-4, only because if they have both of their wingers on stay forward, then yeah, you're going to get outnumbered 4v3 because you're only going to have 3 center backs. And the only other one that you might have a problem with will be a 4-4-2 with the right mid and left mid on getting behind, just because they're going to be bombing forward all the time too, and your fullbacks are going to be attacking. So those are the only formations that you'll struggle with. All the other ones should be easy to play up against, because this formation has a little bit of everything, and then you're defending with the 5 at the back, so it's kind of hard to break down. All right, let's get into the tactics. I had to get over that first. Balance with 35. This is going to be old gen and new gen 35 with. Leave it there. It makes everything more compact, and it makes the fullbacks actually drop deeper faster. The depth is going to be 60. So you can, if this is on new gen, right? 60 on new gen. I like playing a higher line, get into my opponent's face, try to steal the ball. I experimented with auto press, the 71. So this one right here. No, it's too attacking, too aggressive. Like the counter press is way too aggressive. If you don't steal the ball, they're gonna over the top through ball you, and then that's game over, especially when you're playing against like higher elite division players. So I recommend not to play it. Now if you do want to be a little bit more aggressive, then you can go all the way to 65 if you're on new gen. If you're on old gen, 60 will be the most aggressive you should go to. I recommend starting 60 in general for both consoles if you can, and then kind of tweak it to your liking. And new gen, if 60 is too much for you, you can drop it to like about 57. Old gen, 55 should be like 55 or 53 should be the lowest. Anything lower than that will kind of keep you how do I want to say it? It'll make your defenders run too far back, so you have to defend with your CDMs, but then your center backs will never step up. So the reason why I like 60 depth is because you can defend with your CDMs, and just in case you get beat with your CDMs, your center backs will already be there, so you can switch to them quickly and try to step up and steal the ball. I like playing balance as of right now. I like playing more authentic possession play, so I've been passing the ball back and forth, quick tiki-taka plays. That's how I like to play right now. If you don't like the balance, then you can put balance direct passing. I recommend trying balance first. Let the instructions do the work for you. If not, then put balance direct passing. Kind of completely up to you. With 53 is to make those cams start wide and then cut inside. Players in the box 5, leave it as is, just because you already have your fullbacks attacking. You have your striker, your 2 cams, and then 1 CDM running forward. So that's enough. I feel like corners and free kicks, you can do whatever you want. Before I continue, hit that like and hit that subscribe button if I ever helped you guys out on any formations at all in this whole EAFC in general. And if you want me to continue making different type of tactics like this one, I will. Just hit that like and hit that subscribe, because I got like 7,000 people of you that watch and not that many are subscribed. So yeah, please and thank you. Meta center backs. Get meta center backs. I always tell you guys all the time. Now, key thing. If you line up with for chemistry purposes, like in a 4-4-2, for example, put your more defensive fullback as one of the outside center backs. So example, me as Ben White. He plays as my right center back. And then my left back will be Tierney, and he'll just play as a left wing back. You see what I mean? So let's say you start off with like Kyle Walker, for example. You could play him as a right center back. But then, like, let's say you have like a Frimpong, then the Frimpong will have to be as a fullback, just because they're more agile and they're better at going forward. Does that make sense? So just kind of know your squad, know who you have, and kind of customize it for your actual team. And then your center back should be your ball playing center back. It should be the one that has a better passing, can jockey a little bit, can do over the top through balls, or just switch the ball from one side of the field to the other side of the field. Somebody that's very good on the ball. A ball playing center back should go right here, and then you can put your other center back as a left center back. Now, if you have one fullback on one side and you don't have a fullback on the other side, you can't put a winger here. I do have Gabriel Jesus, just because he's a high work rated player, and the positioning default is a fullback, so by default he's going to drop deeper, faster. And you just need a placeholder there to defend, honestly. But going forward, he's very aggressive going forward because he has high attacking positioning. So I use a lot of 1-2s with him on this side, and then on the other side with Tierney, I do a lot of crosses. So it's just kind of up to you, however you want to play. I just like to mix and match. So crosses on one side, and then playing with the actual ball on feet on the right side. Now I have 2 center mids or CDMs. I have 1 CDM, that's Declan Rice, more defensive-minded CDM with that intercept plus. Cut passing lanes, very aggressive, very good. I don't even have to use them. I kind of let the AI do the work for me, and then I'll just run back with Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz is my box-to-box center mid, so he's a number 8, so he'll go forward, drop deep, do a little bit of everything, finesse shots, whatever. So make sure you get a good number 8 here, a good box-to-box center mid, and a good defensive-minded number 6 right here, as like Declan Rice, for example, whoever you want. And then I have two forwards. So the way I like to play it is my left forward, or I should say cams, my left forward will be, or my left cam should be a little bit agile on the ball, can do a little bit of everything. It's going to be like a shadow striker. That's what I like to play there. And then on the other side, I like to play actual cams. So I play Odegaard, and I like to use them to cut inside a lot to be able to do finesse shots or do through balls to Gabriel Jesus. So he's my player who I like to do tiki-taka with on one side, and then Trossard is somebody that I like to run down the line with, especially if Kearney has the ball, so he can cross the ball. And then Giroud, marksman striker, big bulky striker. He can do a little bit of everything. Aerial plus, and he can kind of knock it down to one of the 2 strikers. Instructions comes with cross, sweep, keep. On the goalie, all 3 center backs are stay back while attacking. I recommend starting off with join the attack overlap if you're playing balance on the attacking build-up on the offensive style of play. If you're playing balance, then go ahead and play join the attack overlap. If you're not playing balance and you're playing direct passing, then by all means just put balance attack, because if not, it'll make them way too attacking. So join the attack overlap is what I recommend. On the same thing on the left back, join the attack overlap. That's what I recommend there too. Both CDMs, your actual main CDM, the one that stays back and actually defends, he's going to be cut passing lane, stay back while attacking, cover center, and that would just make his defensive AI do work for you. And then your left center mid is going to be basic everything, so balance, and then cover center. That is it, just because this will be your box-to-box and it will go forward. I don't have a cut passing lane instruction, because if I do that, then I can't run back with him, and I can't let the right CDM do the work for me defensively. So it depends if you have a cut passing lane instruction or not, whether you turn this on or not. That's kind of up to you, who you have on your team. My left cam is stay forward, get into boxer cross. So he'll be like a second striker, a shadow striker. My right cam will be stay forward, balance everything else. That's because I actually want him as a cam. So he'll be my outlet player. He can do through balls to everybody else, while my left cam is making a secondary run back post, so I can do through balls to him and Giroud all day long. And my main striker is stay central, getting behind, stay forward, just to be a very, very aggressive whenever his attacking AI kicks in. Now, to not make it so aggressive, like if you feel like he's running away from you too much, then go ahead and put a basic support on here, so he won't be so far ahead, so his attacking AI won't kick in every single time whenever you're hitting on a counterattack. The reason why I have stay forward is because he pushes my opponent's defensive line back. When he does that, that gives freedom to my left cam and my right cam to do a little bit of everything. They can kind of have the ball to the ground or on their feet, and then they can send through balls to the wing backs, whatever. That's the reason why I have that, so he can push my opponent's defensive line back. So I don't need Giroud to get on the ball a lot. I just need him to be able to push my opponent's center backs back and then be like a target man type of player. So if I send him the ball, he can just hold it and wait for my other two cams or fullbacks to join in on the attack. But yep, those are the custom tactics and instructions. Probably next week I will start recording some gameplay, and I'll post it at the very end of these instructions. I'll probably post like the full gameplay. Maybe we'll see how it goes. We'll kind of go from there. But all right, guys, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.